Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you the very first general readings of a brand new year, the first half of January 2024 from the 1st to the 15th. This reading is for the fire sign of Leo. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well as we enter the new year. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. Thanks for being here. Of course, always for liking, sharing, subscribing, especially hitting that like button, commenting, reaching out for personal readings. Those of you who refer and recommend me to others, always my gratitude. Thank you so much. So Leo, as we start a brand new year, if your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign is in Leo, if you're cross-watching for Leo, this video is relevant for you. General readings, of course, may resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your sign videos if you know them for additional insight and perspective. If something really resonates with you, if it really hits home and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact information by clicking the description of this video. I would love to hear from you. I do offer a pretty wide variety of reading choices in all areas of life, different types, lengths, styles, budgets, something in there for everyone. And I can usually respond to you within the same day with that information. I also do readings full-time, so I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling for personal readings if that's important to you. And still popular right now are the 6 and 12-month overviews, which give you a look ahead in all areas of life for the next 6 or 12 months. You can order them any time of the year. This is a pretty popular time of year as we're entering into a new year for people to order them so we can see what's coming. So something to think about. All right, Leo, I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Let's see what's in store for you for the first half of January 2024. I'm always afraid I'm going to say 2023. First half of January 2024. Okay, we begin with, of course, a major fork in the road, judgment. A choice typically shows up when there's a choice to be made in front of you. And even if the choice itself doesn't seem really big, I mean, this is a general reading, so it might seem like a significant choice. It might not seem like such a significant choice for others of you. It does represent that it is potentially changing your life path if you choose to take a new option or a new path that's presented in front of you. Sometimes called the second chance card. It's a card about choosing carefully because whatever the outcome is, we're accountable for it, right? Judgment, what does judgment mean? Judgment means to be held accountable for our actions and our choices and our decisions, what we do. So choose carefully, choose wisely. It's usually a fork in the road, and it usually happens when Spirit presents us with an opportunity to walk a different path. With judgment, we have the Two of Swords. Maybe some of you have been feeling stuck. This is another kind of crossroads energies. Twos usually represent having a choice, right? Being at that crossroads, needing to choose a path. The Two of Swords is the two of air or intellect. Air governs our mental landscape. So the Two of Swords can represent somebody who might feel stuck. You might be feeling stuck, but there's also a bit of voluntary reluctance and resistance here. It's a reluctance or a resistance to looking at something, perhaps seeing the truth of something, because then if you own it, then you also have to own your choices and decisions and actions and consequences as well. Next we have the Ten of Wands. So in the tarot, tens represent cycle completion, a cycle coming full circle. This one has been difficult. It may have started out not that way, but it's grown to be something heavy and burdensome. And the Ten of Wands can represent feeling overwhelmed, being at the end of a rope, being basically, this is it. I can't do this anymore. I can't carry this load anymore. This is an ending of a cycle. And it needs to end because it's become too heavy. Some of you, again, this is a general reading, so the intensity might vary. Maybe overwhelmed by a choice that's in front of you to make. It may be that some of you need to let something go that you've been holding on to for quite some time. With the Ten of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. A card of strategy, of strategizing, of plotting, of planning, perhaps concealing. It's a card of things hidden to serve our own motives, to serve our own interests. Not necessarily a bad thing. We all, strategy is usually done behind closed doors. I get the sense that some of you maybe have been holding on to some kind of situation, person, job, relationship, something, and trying to make it be a certain thing, or trying to make it have a certain outcome. Maybe kind of scheming and plotting and planning and waiting and all of that stuff. And I think that Spirit is placing in front of you a choice to go down a different path. But I think the difficulty, the challenge, as is usually, is kind of letting go of something else in order to walk a new path. And letting go meaning coming to the understanding and realization that, you're done with it. You're done of trying to make it something. You're done trying to kind of force it or maneuver it. Next, we have the Three of Cups, social energy, the party card, your tribes, your kindred spirits, your best friends, really enjoying yourself with people that you perhaps have a connection with. Positive social connections in your community. Oh my, with the Ten of Cups. Another 10, a more pleasant 10. The 10 of Cups is our happy home, happily ever after, white picket fence card. It also represents the full achievement of a cycle, feeling like you've come to a place where everything has finally come together. Everything has fallen into place. It's a card that represents home, family, marriage, children, love. Celebration here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the first half of January, Leo, is the Ace of Cups. So aces, of course, are the number one. Cups is governed by water, which governs our heart space, our emotional landscape. So this is a new beginning. For some of you, it could be a new beginning in love, the opportunity, new love and romance. Cups, that heart energy, that water heart energy, we want it to be the 10 of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. So this is the beginning of a path that can lead to emotional fulfillment, whatever that is for you. It may be some of you are finding this, or finding the potential and possibility of this within your own friendship circle or your own community. For those of you for whom this would be love. Ace of Cups. Let's take a look at that Ace of Cups, this overall energy. The Knight of Wands. Knights take what they've learned as pages and they begin to go out and manifest with it. They're kind of the movers and shakers of the tarot. They have a mission and a quest and they go rushing out to charge it. Especially the Knight of Wands, who's the Knight of Fire. He's very assertive, very aggressive, very determined, very passionate. Charging forth offers and opportunities. 10 of Wands and 5 of Swords. But first, a victory has to be won. There has to be something cut loose in order for you to move forward, which is almost always the case, right? Something I think that you've had or have had a strong attachment to, but needs to be broken. And it looks like Spirit is placing an opportunity in front of you to do just that, should you choose to take it, right? Free will, free agency. Let's take a look at Judgment and the Two of Swords. Some offer or opportunity coming from within, from someone you know, within your friendship circle, within your community. Let's take a look at Judgment. Look at that, the Three of Cups. Again, your tribe, your friends, your community. Another Knight, the Knight of Swords. Neither of these knights, the Knight of Fire or the Knight of Air here, conversation, are very decisive knight who's charging forward with a plan of action, wants to move very quickly and very decisively. Neither of these knights are known for being subtle, right? The Knight of Fire, the Knight of Air here. They know exactly what they want and they are going after it. Offers and opportunities here. There's a person attached to this, the King of Swords. For some of you, might be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Somebody who shows up as that clear, direct, perhaps intellectual or educated King of Swords. Somebody who knows exactly what they want and goes after it and tells the truth the way that they see it. Male or female. This is who's bringing this choice. Let's take a look at this blocked energy of the Two of Swords. The King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could represent you for many of you. Could also represent another fire sign. It might be choosing between two people here for some of you. Judgment again. The Two of Swords again. Judgment and the Two of Swords clarified by Judgment and the Two of Swords. Two Kings. Choices, choices, choices. Something has to be let go of. That's the block here, or the challenge. But whoever is bringing this option or opportunity, whether it's love, romance, work, healing even, bad patterns, breaking those. Let's take a look at that Ten of Wands, feeling burdened. The Five of Cups and the Fool. Again, that sort of opposite type energy. I mean, the Five of Cups, I mean, this is what's driving that Ten of Wands of, I can't do this anymore. I'm at the end of my rope. I'm overwhelmed. This has to end. I need to end this. I need to end this burden. I need to lay it down. The Five of Cups. This is a card of, I mean, it's the Five of Cups. This person is grieving over the Three of Cups, whatever they represent. What's been lost, what's been spilled, what hasn't happened, what no longer is. There's still two cups upright and full. I feel like what you're at the end of the rope at, Leo, for some of you, is compromise and settling. Settling for some of what you want, but not everything of what you want. And the Fool. The Fool has a 0 on the card because it's the first major arcana card. This is starting a whole new chapter, meaning that one has to close out, right? This is where a whole new cycle of the tarot begins again, a whole new chapter, a whole new or set of chapters, a whole new aspect of your life is about to begin. So this is about taking a new journey, stepping off the beaten path, taking a risk, trusting that this is a spirit-given opportunity. There's an opportunity here, but in order to do that, you're going to have to let go of something I think that you've been attached to. And part of what you've been attached to is it never really was quite what you wanted. It never really, and no matter how much you tried and to maneuver or manipulate or schemed or planned or waited or, watched, all of these things, it just never really quite got there. But the longer you stayed in it, the more attached you got to it. I mean, we tell ourselves whatever we tell ourselves because we're afraid to detach from something, to open ourselves up to the possibility, right? But in order to move forward, one has to let go. In order to have this Fool card to start off on a brand new path, we have to hit that World card, the last major arcana card. There's a cycle is done. It's graduation time and time to move on and move up. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Concealment, secrecy, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil. Let's see what's behind that. And the Ten of Pentacles, long-term security and stability. This is a card of obsession or addiction or unhealthy cycles, but unhealthy cycles or behavior patterns that have an allurement or an addictive element to it. There's something tempting about it. That's how the devil energy entraps and enslaves, right? It's through temptation. Feeling like this is going to be your happily ever after, when in reality it's not. I think that I feel like, Leo, you've spent a lot of time on something that you were convinced was the something for you. Now, because this is general reading, that something could be a relationship, a friendship, a romantic relationship, could be a job, a work situation. And you thought it was going to be your, I don't have to worry about the future anymore, long-term security and stability. And there's a sense for some of you of being very obsessed with this, and that if you waited long enough, if you worked hard enough, if you just did this, if you just did that, all the reasons and justifications we tell ourselves to keep ourselves attached to something, so that we don't have to face the fear and the loss and the unknown again, right? By detaching. And that's what needs to be let go of here. There's a new path in front of you. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It feels like this new opportunity is being brought by a specific person, and it feels like a person that you know or is in your sphere somehow. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, getting your heart's desire, everything you want. It's coming from within, community or friends here. There's some kind of attachment there. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Wish fulfillment. You have both the wish fulfillment cards here and the Ace of Cups again. Feels pretty spirit driven here. Again, free will, free agency. You can choose to say no to this new path. That's what judgment is about. But judgment is also about, okay, but the consequences are on you, right? The outcome of something is on you. It feels very much like spirit has presented a new path, a new opportunity for you. And it's being, I feel, brought by a specific person, this King of Swords. But you can choose to say no. I wouldn't, but... this is a beautiful new path. And again, there's a sense of familiarity about who or where it's coming from. And it's like your heart's desire. Ten of Cups. Could be marriage, a proposal, something like that. It could be some of you, it might not be a love and romancing. It could be some of you just need to break free of something. It might be a relationship or an addiction. It could be anything, really. But something that you have an unhealthy attachment to. And it could be for some of you that your friends are like the people that care and love about you are the ones that are bringing you through this and helping you through this. Others of you, this is love. Ten of Cups. Much celebrating here. Interesting. We have another king here, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So we have three kings. One of them, the fire sign, is likely you, Leo, but there's two other different kings here as well. The Knight of Cups, an offer, an opportunity driven by love, support, encouragement. How many knights do we have? We have three of the four knights here. This is the Knight of Love, water. Again, not a subtle knight. He makes his feelings quite known. The Four of Wands, the Sun. Oh my gosh. The other happy home card. I mean, both these cards together, this is like home, family. This is a traditional marriage, wedding combination. Yeah, this is like, come live with me, be my love, let's get married. Light, love, warmth, laughter, everything that you could want, everything that you can imagine, your heart's desire. And being able to finally let go of trying so hard to manifest exactly what it is that is being offered to you, but trying so hard to manifest it, to make it work in a situation that it just wasn't ever going to. That needs to be cut free. You need to be, it's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, right? Convincing yourself that you can make it fit somehow, but it isn't ever going to. And here Spirit is offering you a new path that is holding everything you absolutely desire, but something has to be cut free. Let's end with any advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Leo, first half of January 2024. And Leo, you are the very first sign I'm doing readings for the first half of January. Okay. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and there's that World card. Yeah. It's graduation time. A major cycle is ending so that a new one can begin. And Spirit is making it quite clear here with the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration, that they are bringing this new path, this new offer and opportunity for you. One cycle has completed and a new one awaits you should you choose to say yes. Say yes. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. Those are your messages for the first half of January 2024, 1st through the 15th. I hope you enjoyed them, found them relevant and useful. I mean, you have spectacular cards, Leo. I hope that it's given you some food for thought and that it's useful for you in that way. Again, if something resonated, you want to reach out and take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you're interested in the overview, or you simply like the reading style. If you're interested in a personal reading, please email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also see that contact info by clicking the description of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the January mid-month readings. Stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.